Hello everyone, welcome to our today's English class. Our today's lesson is Story of a Dog and a Piece of Meat. I am gonna read out the story from our website Notepad Academy. The link of the website is given in the description box of this video. So let's start. Story of a Dog and a Piece of Meat. A dog and a piece of meat is an important story for the examinees of SSC and HSC. The writer has written the story using simple and easy English. By writing this story, students will get good marks in their exams. Completing story. Once there lived a dog in a village. One day, the dog stole a piece of meat from the shop of a butcher near his area. Stealing the piece of meat, the dog was running towards his area. The dog was holding the piece of meat in his mouth. He was in a happy mood to have a big piece of meat. He was thinking that he could have a good meal with the meat. On way to his area, there was a small river, and there was a wooden bridge over the river. The dog was crossing the river using the bridge. Whenever the dog was crossing the bridge, he looked down at the river water. The river water was crystal clear. Everything was clearly reflected in the river water. The dog saw another dog in the river water with a piece of meat in its mouth. Actually, it was the reflection or shadow of his own body. The dog thought that if he could have that piece of meat, he would have two big pieces of meat. With the two pieces of meat, he would have a good lunch. He decided to have that piece of meat. He shouted loudly to frighten the dog in the river water. As soon as he opened his mouth to bark, the piece of meat fell down in the river water from his mouth. There was a light current in the river water. The piece of meat went away with the flow of river water from his eyesight. The dog was in a fix in the contingency of events. The greedy dog became astonished at the incident. Because of his greed, he lost his only piece of meat. Now he could realize his stupidity. Moral of the story: greed brings disaster. That's all for today. Thank you everyone.